All right, welcome back. We are round 2 here at Hornets Nest, the 2025 Carolina Clash. Chantel Budinsky on the tee box after shooting a great 4 down.
Well, I did allude to it at the end of the last round, Vern. We were back on hole 1.
Great drive, Anneli Tõugjas-Männiste, who's joining us this round, shot a nice 3 down in round 1. Owen stepping up here.
Oh, good kick.
Yeah. 3 for 3 on this one. Last year's defending champion, Keiti joining us here. Looks like she's got a St. Pro in her hand. Solid. Just running the basket. Yeah, nice way to start. The good bird.
Like I definitely said in the first round, I mean, there's a different pressure when this is near the end of your round with how tight this shot is compared to what it would be at the beginning of your round.
Yeah, and we got 3 for 3 right now. See if Keiti can make it a good star frame here, and she does.
Good star frame.
Hole 2. Here's that iconic island hole at Hornets Nest. Make it across the water, and there is an OB line that goes around the beginning of the island here, and it's a little snug on the back of the island, so be careful not to go too far.
That is the big thing. You could be on the island but not be inbound.
Yeah. So you might be wondering, is Chantel just basically parks this? Why in the world we started on hole 1 today, but we did not yesterday? There were a lot of events at Hornets Nest this weekend, and we did not have access to the warm-up areas.
Oh no!
Come on. Hey, it's been over. Come on. Hey. Okay.
As the comment I said earlier, we'll go back and notice that you could be on the island but flat OB.
Yeah.
As we saw from Anneli there. I think it was just maybe a corporate event, maybe on the baseball field that had a couple blow ups. And then in the community center, just a big event going on there.
Yeah. Busy Saturday in Charlotte at Hornets Nest Park.
One thing we did mention, early in the round, and at least we can knock out these holes early in the round, and they can lock in and get away from everybody back in the back 9 in the woods. A little wide there, but
Yeah, almost snuck in through the back door there towards the basket. So Anneli's got a long bid here.
Come on. Do it.
Yeah, good run at it.
give a shout out to Bobcat, who is the course director out here at Hornets Nest, for spotting on this all 3 days.
Yeah, Bobcat's a good fella.
As you can tell in his bright yellow shorts over there.
Yeah, you can't miss him. For those of you that are not from the East Coast and Charlotte area, Charlotte's got a disc golf club of, I think it's like over 900 folks, 900 players, and they've got a pretty intricate system of folks in the club that take care of different courses in different parts of Charlotte that has dozens and dozens of courses in the Charlotte area.
Hole 3. Once again, one of the harder holes out here at Hornets Nest. Par 4, 645 feet. plays up and down, so it's gonna play. You're gonna play a straight shot here, so about a landing area right around here. Then you're gonna want to try to get around this corner to give you a clean shot up to the greens. This is a hole where it is a par 4, but you know what I mean. Taking a par is strokes on most of the field.
Chantel's got the box here. Looks like she's throwing kind of a neutral mid-range from Prodigy here.
Oh, not bad.
Little kick off to the right-hand side. Not too
All right,
bad.
my favorite hole. Come on.
Owen keeps calling this her favorite hole. Spoilers, it is not her favorite hole on the course.
Let's go.
Hey.
I'll take it.
Yeah, but it's still like.
Hey, maybe if she gives it props, then the
Yeah.
disc golf gods will give her luck.
Yeah, my forehand, I go to the wood. That's why I'm like, oh. Wow.
Man,
Girl.
gets all the way. I mean, so straight, it gets all the way to the fence.
I think Owen gives us the commentary there for that shot.
Yeah.
Mine was close.
Oh.
But it just hit the tree. Yeah.
Saw that a little bit on the release there. She dipped down a little bit and it looked like a little bit of a late release. Once again, this is one of the things you have to think about when you are playing with how you line up. You have to think about, I mean, that basket is far to the right. So you make sure you're in line of play, and then you can, you know, like I said, as long as you're facing that way, you can throw wherever.
A couple of these shots on this hole caught my catch cam guy off guard just a little bit. He wasn't quite up around the corner.
What do you mean, being in the woods, it's hard to get on camera?
Yeah, this is an exceptionally hard hole to film, to be perfectly honest, because you know that there are going to be a fair amount that don't go as far as the players want them to. But then someone would just blast by you. You have to decide, as a catch cam person, am I going to stop early? Am I going to go ahead and go a long distance so I can catch these shots as I get up towards the basket? It's a tough call.
Gotta love the woods.
Yeah. This hole is a this will eat your lunch twice.
So, like I said, Keiti did push that fence. Do have to keep in mind that fence is the property line and is OB. So say if she was a little bit closer to it, she would get her meter off, but she does have a nice little hyzer around. Ooh, caught a late tree on that.
Wow.
What a shot.
That kick off the tree before Keiti's last shot, that was an unfortunate roll. She had a great drive and then hit the tree and rolled back at just a terrible angle between her and the basket.
Finally, was a nice, well, double tap. Ah,
Trees, man, you gotta love them. They're just, sometimes they're your friend, but most of the time, probably not.
I think that's why you see a lot of people, like we were talking about first round, that play in the Charlotte area or even the upstate South Carolina, you know, have a lot of that touch back cam because you do get a little bit more of a favorable kick with those type of shots.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough hole so far. We got a double bogey and just a single bogey. Another bogey. This one definitely playing the hardest of the day, all day, every day. Chantel taking a par, but getting strokes on everybody. Hole 4, par 5, 700 feet. This is a good par 5. The first leg of the adventure here, you just want to throw it straight here and get down towards the gap. Then second, you're going to veer off to the left-hand side once you get past this short tee. And then you have to rifle it through the set of trees on the right with OB and the OB on the left-hand side with the fence. And oh, by the way, don't go too far because there's a parking lot. And if you don't land it on the hill just right, it could roll OB. Tough, tough, tough hole. Every bit of a par 5.
This is one of the few shots at Hornets Nest we can just let the ladies just release as hard as they want, throw as hard as they want, and throw
Yeah.
as far as they want.
You could see in some of these shots from the catch cam, and you'll see it on the other side of this fenced-in area, the corporate party that Morgan was talking about has the big blow-up houses and slides and all that stuff. Yeah, with the exception of just an unfortunate early release, there's not a lot you can do wrong on this drive here. As long as you just put it straight out there in the middle.
This is a shot that I was looking forward to because Anneli she can bomb.
Yeah.
And she does it so effortlessly.
Mm-hmm. Actually,
Pretty good.
Yeah, good roll there after the tree kick. Yeah, that was tough for Chantel. She was so close to that tree. I absolutely know that the possibility of hitting that tree with her hand was in her mind, so she spiced at that one a little bit. What in the world? Man. Own doing own things.
Here's Anneli with that perfect rollout, just has wide open air. She can keep it away from the OB perfectly, perfect shot. Just now she has a death putt to try to get the eagle.
Yeah, as Keiti's going to throw her pure here towards the basket. Here's a funny quote from Own. You'll notice Own on the previous hole, hole 3, she throws backhand on that hole. And they're like, Own, you got such a great forehand. Would you throw a forehand? She's like, oh, that would go too far. I can't deal with that. Own problems.
What speed control right there. Wow.
Nicely done by Chantel. Yeah, unfortunately, Keiti went OB with that pure shot. Yeah, just pitch it up. Don't. Boom.
Thank you.
That's how eagles are made, boys and girls.
Doing road camp things right there.
Yeah. That's how easy you can make this hole if you just smash forehand shots. Great putt for the birdie.
You got really lucky there by not rolling OB on that layup there when you missed the little alcove that the basket's sitting on.
Yeah. Another birdie by Chantel.
Par 5 got a 405-foot par 4. Name of this game is just throw it dead straight, let it fade off a little bit to the left at the end of your shot. Gives you an open shot into a nice, gorgeous green with an OB right behind it, perched up on the side of the hill.
I lose my key. I lose my phone. Yeah.
And with a nice little hyzer there.
Yep. Oh,
Oh, that shot right there could tell us the OB right that there is an OB line over there that runs back into the sidewalk that runs the right side of that, just to keep everybody away from that building. Once again, just mushes.
Wow. I'm just gonna be there.
Well, does look like Chantel was a little bit on the inside of that OB line. She can throw a nice little forehand up to about 75 foot out.
Looks like Keiti's got the pure back in her hand here.
Well, this is perfect for that shot. Just throw it straight into the hillside. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, we mentioned this last round, but this hole can be so difficult for concentration because you got cars just coming and going.
Sometimes just gonna lay it up the side of the hill. Be smart.
Yep.
See if we get a little of a half eagle run here.
Solid birdie. Wow. Yeah, got to give a great shot to Keiti on this one.
Yeah,
With cars moving behind her.
Oh. Feeling it.
yeah, something you gotta keep in mind too, like you're saying with those cars too. There is a speed bump, pretty much like not even 10 foot behind where she is. So especially if you have one of those people, and I saw it all weekend, them park rangers, we like to follow the speed bumps. Those park rangers just, it's a takeoff ramp for them.
Playing Dukes of Hazzard.
Hole 6, par 3, 398 foot. It's gonna be, this is probably one of your most straightforward holes out here at Hornets. You just want to throw something straight and as far as you can, give yourself a look at a circle 2 bid, or, just easy par and walk away. This is a little bit of elevated basket. With it being open and exposed, you could have a little bit of extra wind too by it.
Great pull. If you can get past that nest of trees on the left-hand side and give yourself a look at it, then you're doing something. 400 feet. This is not one of the hardest holes of the day, but it is hard to get a birdie on this hole.
With the cars coming.
Owen makes it up to those trees. Now we got Chantel. Side note, I would have never thought that it would have been hard to see an orange disc when you're filming, but it blends in with everything.
That is crazy to think too, just it's such a bright color.
Yeah.
Perfect layup.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Anneli's going to take a stab at it here.
leave it a little bit nose up and let it float. Try to knock it in.
There was one birdie on the day on this hole from the FPO, and it was Cynthia Klesberga. She got the 2 on this one. So the hole played about par for the day, but like I said, it's not a difficult hole, but it's a difficult one to get a birdie. Good putt to secure that par.
As you can tell, I just make somebody hit that speed bump going about 40 miles an hour.
Yeah. Hole 7, par 4, 588 feet. This is one of my favorite holes out here in the course. You've got natural OB along the right-hand side. Then you've got OB on the left-hand side too with the road. And then the closer you get to the basket, you have a very, very low ceiling. So you've got very specific shots you have to throw here to get up to the basket. Getting a par on this hole is not a bad thing.
I guess they were just letting us know that Anneli was ready for takeoff.
Yeah. And she did take off because she smashed that one.
Something you got to keep in mind here. There is that shelter that's right there to the right. And like we said, it was a busy day out at Hornets Nest, so there was definitely a lot of people out here, and I think that shelter had somebody in it too.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we had an OB shot there.
I think one of the shelters, they had a good old fish fry going on. They were frying fish at like 9 o'clock in the morning. Had me hungry from the start.
Yeah, I was there.
Nice.
I was like, don't be there.
I guess that is Owen's favorite spot on this hole.
Yeah.
Mm.
Good shot. Yeah, it was same.
Little low, but straight up and down the middle. I think this is an M4 from Chantel.
Like Vern did mention, that OB line is normally the road, but with this new fence, we did run a line right in the inside of that fence, so she gets a little bit of that extra space off that fence just to stay a little bit safe.
Wow. Almost went OB again. So easy to get pinched off on this hole. Or so easy to have yourself an easy circle 1 putt.
Wow.
Didn't need those landscape timbers to get in our way today.
Mm-hmm. Good pitch up by Owen.
See, another reason too that I like starting on hole 5. So what you can't see is hole 1 is right there to the right of this basket, and I even had it happen later in the day. I almost had somebody black ace the 7th basket off of hole 1
Oh, no.
while people were putting.
Oh no.
Especially when the men start teeing off, they're using that longer tee pad, which you can pretty much, if you're putting at the right angle, you can see everybody throwing off that first tee.
Yeah. Amazing birdie, and the only birdie of the day from Anneli Tõugjas-Männiste.
Hey, strokes on folks.
Strokes on a lot of folks.
And this is a shared hole that everybody played. There's only one tee pad on this hole, so that, you know what I mean? There's not many birdies on this hole either way, because this basket was pushed back into the longer position on this hole.
Mm-hmm.
Hole 8, par 4, 534 foot. You know what I mean? You do have OB to the right and natural OB to the left. You want to stay out of that left side. You want to push something till about this area right here where the drone is flying over, and then you're going to take a left turn, and you're just going to push it straight. You can either go the inside route on the flatter side, or pump a little bit nose up and push and bite off a little bit more to try to make it a little bit shorter on you over that hill.
Yep, as I said during round one, these two trees frame up the other tree you have to miss perfectly.
Don't hit that.
And
Yep, Anneli hit it, unfortunately.
that just looked like it was about to go miles.
Yeah. Yeah, Owen had a little bit of an early release there, and it hit the first tree on the left-hand side after the gap.
She's throwing that orange disc far.
Chantel just smashed it.
Oh, yes, he did.
Got up there basically to the gap.
She'll have that inside route for the most part.
I gotta say, it was a lot of fun filming Chantel this weekend. My wife and I have watched her channel. I don't think she even had 500 subscribers when we first subscribed to her channel, Miss Frisbees. So we've been following her and Chris for a long time. So it was really a lot of fun to film her this weekend.
Anneli's going to get to explore some areas where not a lot of people go past that mound there. Keiti with a little bit of nose up. Oh, wow.
Oh, that is so good. Such good angle control there to fight through those trees and then go back towards the basket.
And that's going to be one thing you're going to have to keep in mind. You know, I mean, we're playing this right before the leaves start to change and everything is starting to fall down. The Pro Tour will be back here in March for the Queen City Classic. It's one thing you're probably going to see a little bit of different lines during that event, just because everything's not going to be fully grown back in. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see some different lines that, you know, I mean, you may halfway see during this time of year, but you may not be able to fully take it because of the extra greenery.
Yeah, as we do this commentary, the Disc Golf Pro Tour has just completed their match play at this course. And even at this, you know, from the time that I filmed this at the beginning of October to second week in November, everything went from green to oranges and reds and stuff like that. So, amazing course. Chantel
What
Budinsky.
a part.
She is just destroying Hornets' Nest right now. She has so much momentum coming from that round one back nine set of birdies that she got to end a round, and she is just firing on all cylinders right now.
Well, like I said, I think that makes a big mindset difference too. Like, you know what I mean? 1 and 2 cannot, I mean, it can be easier holes once you, like you said, that pressure's not on of, hey, this is the end stretch, and she really just played the holes the day before the end of the round. So just, hey, it's the same exact holes, just do exactly what I did the day before.
Yeah, and a great birdie by Keiti there too. Hole 9, par 4, 496 feet. This one has an imposing gap that you have to get through. You throw through this tunnel, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 trees and a couple little ones to get past. Pick your gap and choose it wisely. Second part of your journey is turning left and getting down the fairway. Yeah, we are now in the thick and the heart of Carolina Woods golf these next few holes.
So I was going to throw that pink disc now. Something a little bit flippier. I'm going to let it try to, triple kick.
Yeah, but set it down in the fairway, so could have been a lot worse.
I mean,
Non-traditional line there, but Keiti made significant forward progress. Own sound effects are hilarious. She knows she got away with some stuff on that one.
That is an absolute crush.
Wow. Shot shaping 101. So good. In spite of a few tree kicks, Chantel ended up pretty glorious here. Yeah, that'll do.
Okay. As I say, you're playing well, especially on a wooded course. It just seems like you get the kicks that just work out perfectly for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that was actually a helpful tree on that one, because it stopped right in the circle instead of fading further out.
Oh, that was going to be so good.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect shot.
Oh, great bid.
Looked like Anneli was a little angry about the plane, but
Man. Chantel sinks another one. She's going to go to 9 down.
this would be one of those if you were playing the old NBA street games or the NFL street games. She'd be on fire right now.
Yeah. Solid comeback putt, Keiti.
I'll cut mine. Yeah.
Our younger viewers won't know anything about that, Vern.
You don't get those cool effects on Minecraft. All right, after the front 9, we've got Chantel Budinsky lighting it up at 9 down. Owen is making some headway at 4 down, and Anneli Tõugjas-Männiste and Keiti are tied at 3 down. Join us for the back 9.